International School, Colombo, holds a Masters in Law from the University of London. At present, she's also the author of the popular weekly column, She Can, in the Daily Mirror newspaper. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Leadership in Digital Media, Sri Lanka, Rishini Veeraratna.
I'm here with Venki. Venki, congratulations. How are you feeling?
Great, I'm feeling on top of the world. So many women. I'm carrying a male champion of the year award. I'm so excited, I can't tell you. And I got a lot of selfies with the women as well. So I'm excited.
Tell us a little bit about the award as well. Male Champion of the Year. How and what is this about? Tell us a little bit about it as well.
So I'm excited about this award. Firstly, I think I'm really privileged to be receiving this award. I've always been a huge champion and a huge believer in. I think credit should go to Sulochana, Dr. Sulochana. She's done some incredible work. I was with her when she came to Dubai, and she pulled off a massive. If you ask me, it was an Oscars. She pulled it off, and then she came to Sri Lanka, and I've been watching her do work for women empowerment, for children, for the socially challenged people, and she's been an absolute inspiration. So firstly, kudos to her. And this award is about why male champion? I have no idea, but I'm excited. No, truly, I think it's just an honor to receive this award.
We are so excited for you and we're so happy as well. And okay, one last question before we let you go. What or how do you see the journey? Because you mentioned about the start of when you saw her initially. How do you think she has come forward, and tell us about that?
You know, it's been so she pulled off this event in Dubai last year. And I think pulling this off under the circumstances that Sri Lanka was going through was nothing short of a miracle. I've been a judge last year, and I've been with her actually identifying the winners and people who deserve this award. She goes to every nook and corner of the world. I wouldn't even say India. So India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Maldives. And she picks up people who have done phenomenal work. But that's not all. It is then put through a jury of judges who actually say, no, she doesn't deserve it, this one deserves it. And then we end up fighting with each other saying, no, this one and that one. So if somebody gets an award on stage, I kid you not, it's gone through a lot of rigor. So she deserves it, number one. Number two, I think she believes in it. She believes in everything that she does every morning. When I came to Sri Lanka 2 days back, the number of people who actually believe in her is phenomenal. I was telling her, why don't you run for presidency? She's got phenomenal power, and I think just her energy and her grit, she needs to take it all.
Absolutely, and this also goes to show that you absolutely deserve it as well. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Male Champion of the Year, congratulations once again.
Thank you very much, and you guys have a lovely time. Thank you so much.
I'm here with Fatima. Fatima, how are you feeling right now? We just concluded a wonderful event. How are you feeling right now?
Absolutely on top of this world. Absolutely delighted to be receiving my first global award, actually, from Sri Lanka.
Okay, well, tell us about this. It's a very special award. Tell us a little bit about the award as well.
Well, firstly, a massive thank you to the organisers, because what they've put together is an absolutely phenomenal event, trying to get 23 countries together, women from all over the world who are absolutely exceptional, and to be amongst them, to be receiving this, is just absolutely amazing. I think what happened in that room in those few hours will be memories that I'll take back to the UK with me and live with me for a very long time.
Well, we are so thrilled that you are here and that you received the award. Also, speaking about, because this is about women, how important is it that 50 top women have been identified?
It's very, very important because even today in 2023, we're still trying to challenge gender equality. We're still trying to be included in the conversation and to be treated as equal. So for an event like this to happen, really celebrates women, really empowers, uplifts women. And in the last 3 days that I've been here, including the conference, I think meeting these women for the very first time, the bonds that we've created, there's a real sisterhood here as well. And to be able to take that back and celebrate, you're really showcasing to the world that women are here to work and to do business, but also to lead.
100%. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and congratulations on your first global award, and looking forward to seeing you conquer the world as always. Thank you so much.
So much. Thank you, Sri Lanka. I love you so much. You're a wonderful island. Thank you.
I'm here with Dr. Rajan Ratna, who is also one of the award winners this evening. Doctor, how are you feeling right now? We just concluded a wonderful event. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling very, very happy, contented, and excited. One, because this event is awesome. I never imagined it to be ending in this style. Not just because I got the reward, but yeah, this is a platform where I saw bringing a lot of women, sharing their experiences, networking, learning from each other. That is one of the very rare things, and especially women learning from the experiences, struggle from other women. That is awesome. That is very, very wonderful.
Absolutely. And also, speaking a little bit about the award, could you tell us about that and how this whole process was as well? Tell us a little bit about your award. We're very happy for you. Tell us a little bit about it.
Actually, I represent UNSCAP, and we have been working for the last 3 years on empowering women and training women entrepreneurs from micro, small and medium enterprises on how they can use the digital tools to promote their business. And we trained 3,000 women from South Asia on how to use e-commerce, digital marketing, etc. So we did kind of a parallel what is happening here, creating a network among women entrepreneurs, creating their networking, creating a supply chain among themselves. So that has been very, very stimulating and encouraging. And I got the award, but honestly speaking, it should not go to me. It should go to all those 3,000 women who became successful, and my entire team, and UNSCAP and EIF, which is our other partner, who have worked continuously for 3 years. So it was a team effort. But yeah, I was a beneficiary at the end.
And we are so thrilled that you are, because you truly and absolutely do deserve it, sir. And also, okay, just speaking a little bit about the future, do you suggest, just speaking a little bit about the future, how do you suggest that we go from here as well? Like, what events would you recommend? Do you recommend events such as these? And tell us about your thoughts on that.
Thank you. What I would suggest, this platform is very good for education, right? But this platform perhaps could also be good for promoting women entrepreneurs and having a women-to-women supply chain or a network. If it can have some kind of a exhibition or a display. There were some display, but they were Sri Lankan product. But there are 21 countries participating, coming in, right? And if they can bring even a small items to display, and then that will also have a tremendous potential to trade. Like this is what we did in our training program. Half a day we'll organize an exhibition, and all our women entrepreneurs will say, you bring limited product, all will be sold out in half a day. But they were so thrilled and encouraged. So it's not only that you make them theoretically learn, but also believe in themselves that their product will sell. So that is what I would recommend for this.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to that in the future, and also we're looking forward to seeing you win many, many more awards just like this. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
No, absolutely. I will say, Sulochana said, if you are getting the reward, it shouldn't be the end, it should be a beginning. So I am treating it as my new beginning to work more and more towards empowering women, and especially for this region, because I don't work for a country, I work for 10 countries in South Asia. You know, SDG 5, because UN is women equality, we are lagging in women empowerment. We are lagging in women equality. And therefore, any time you start is a good time to start.
Thank you so much, Doctor. It's been a pleasure. I'm here with Sarah Twig, the Program Manager for Women in Work at the International Finance Corporation in Sri Lanka. Sarah, tell us about what your thoughts are, because we just concluded a lovely event. What are your thoughts about it?
Thank you. It's been such a pleasure to be here, and the IFC is so thrilled to be partnering with Women in Management for the 8th year in the Top 50 Awards. This is the 5th year under our partnership with the Government of Australia, and for us this is a really important part of our work to advance gender equality in the private sector. We know how important it is to have role models for the next generation to look up to inspire young women to take on jobs that might not be traditionally done by women, to want to aspire to be leaders. And so for us, we see these awards as a really important part of shifting the narrative around what women should and should not be doing in the society. We've seen year on year that the awardees have gone out and they've made change in their communities. They've gone on to grow their businesses, they've gone on to further leadership positions, and they've gone on to coach and mentor and uplift the women around them, both within their organisations and also within their communities. This is a really important part of the broader agenda that IFC is working on under the Women in Work partnership with Australia. We've been working to increase women's opportunities for good employment, good jobs, trying to support more women in leadership roles, both in corporates and as well as in business. Working with banks and insurers and others in the financial sector to make sure that women and women business owners can access the financing that they need, that they can access the financial services that they need. And then also working with large businesses to really incorporate more women into their supply chains. And so what we see here at the events tonight is a reflection of some of that work and some of the attention that's now being paid to the role that women play across the economy, whether it's in the corporate world, whether it's in the business world. And so I think it's just a real testament to women in management, to their commitment to the agenda, and to the progress that we're seeing across Sri Lanka and across particularly the private sector in recognising and celebrating the role that women play in advancing the economy.
Truly is extraordinary, isn't it? Okay, so just one more question before we let you go enjoy the rest of the night. Could we speak, because you just mentioned that it's the 8th year with Women in Management as well. What can we expect for the future? Can we expect more of these events as well?
Look, I can only assume that Women in Management will be continuing this work. For IFC, our Women in Work partnership with the Government of Australia is coming to an end in June. This is the end of our 6 years, but we certainly have a lot more in the works. We will continue to work with the financial sector to make sure that women can access the financial services that they need. We will continue to work with the corporate sector to make sure that employers can provide the types of jobs and the types of employment arrangements that suit women and that also suit fathers and mothers. And we'll continue to work with entrepreneurs to make sure that they're getting access to the types of training that they need, access to the types of other business supports that they need. So we're not going anywhere. For IFC, gender is a core part of our strategy. So it sits across everything that we do. It's a part of the investments that we do. It's a part of the technical advice that we do to companies and to governments. So very much we're here for the long haul, and I'm sure we'll see something bigger and better from Women in Management next year.
We definitely hope so, and we're very grateful to have you here and for all the work that you have given in to everyone here as well. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and have a lovely evening. Here with Mariam Khan, one of the award winners tonight, who has won the Leadership in Women Development and Entrepreneurship for Pakistan. Mariam, tell us about the event. How and what are your thoughts for this evening?
Oh, I'm overwhelmed. I'm so happy, excited to take this back home. The event was amazing. And the black and gold and the arrangement, the management, and your MC was amazing, which just created this whole event to be beautiful and wonderful. Just feeling so lucky to be part of this.
Well, we're lucky to be having you here with us as well. Also, I was told that there was a very inspirational story. Could you take us through a very brief story, just so that our viewers can also hear a little bit about it?
So I'll connect it to this award of mine that when I'm going to go back, this award is for my students, for the women that I have worked with in south of Punjab, that's Bahawalpur area, and their literacy is very low. So it's for them. It is for the people who look up, who I mentor, and the ones that I do the consultancy. And last but not least, my husband and my daughter. So this is just the story that it ends and makes me happy.
We are so happy to hear it. Also, just one last question before we let you go. What exactly do you expect for the future? Because there are so many, but there's so much potential that is coming up, and this is all about women. What are your thoughts? What do you expect for the future?
So I think the amount of leadership that I've seen in women here, and I want to take it back home and create a platform to connect the women of South Asia. That is my ultimate passion. I want to bring the designers of Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan on one platform. So the beautiful dresses that we are seeing today could be for the whole world around. So that's one thing, and also to help wherever we can. At some point in time when you come to the level of self-actualization that you have already received and you are going down the hill, you really want to give it back to the community. So that's what I think, it's our times to do that now.
Well, we wish you all the very best. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and thank you for being here this evening. It's been a true pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Love you. Thank you so much.
I'm here with Dr. Sulu. Dr. Sulu, how are you feeling right now? We concluded a wonderful event. What are your thoughts on it?
Feel happy because this is not just a one-day event. 3 years continuous event with international delegates and Sri Lankans. So feel exhausted but happy.
Well, we're so happy as well. Could you tell us a little bit about the delegates? And it was a long process, and there was good judgments that were given. Could you tell us a little bit about that process as well?
So we actually received approximately 514 nominations from 22 countries, but 18 countries were awarded. And the process was a bit tough because you are comparing Sri Lankans with a global market. So the profiles of Sri Lankan has to be on that global market. But we saw that Sri Lankans has done so much, but silently. So they were recognized among the global achievers. The process was tough, but it was an eye-opener for Sri Lanka.
Definitely. And just one last question. What can we expect for the future? Because there are so many amazing things that are coming up. Can we get a little bit of a sneak peek into that as well?
So last year I said I'm bringing a global thing to Sri Lanka. So maybe same event will be happening in another country very soon, and it will be opportunity for Sri Lankan to get themselves recognized and also get our voice to be heard globally.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Dr. Sulu, and wishing you all the very best. Thank you, and have a great evening.